Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm Maddie, and today we're going to do a class focused on centering yourself, centering your energy, centering your body, centering your awareness. So roll out your mat and let's get started.
We do it for the love, for the love. We do it for the love, we do it for the love.
We'll begin here today in Sukhasana, crossing the legs in a comfortable way for you, bringing your hands onto your knees and closing your eyelids gently. Softening the shoulders from the ears and lengthening up through the top of the head. Grounding down through the sit bones. Softening into your feet and ankles, your calves and knees, the thighs. Feeling the weight of the pelvis and keeping it in a neutral position with the shoulders stacked over the pelvis and the skull stacked on the spine. Feel free to move forward a little bit, tilting forward and then leaning back and maybe a little to the right and a little to the left. And then make your way back to center and really feel into where that center is for you. Once you find your way here, start to deepen the breath, lengthening your inhales, lengthening your exhales. Breathing deep into the belly. Filling the lungs from the bottom up to the top. Emptying the lungs completely. Feel your breath move from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of your head. And then bring it back down again from the crown of the head through the base of the spine. Take a moment to really sense into your spine. Feel the vertebrae stacked. Feel the support in your low back, and if you don't, pull the belly button in, engage your core a little bit to feel and find that support. Notice how when you're sitting centered, you feel balanced. There's a sense of strength and ease. You're not having to work too hard to stay as you are. You can relax and soften. Feel the breath move in and out, and continue to visualize it moving up and down through the spine as we continue throughout our practice today, coming back to the breath, moving up and down your spine, finding that center, the center of your body, the center of your being. With an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Keep your eyes closed here. Bring your palms to meet, and exhale, take your hands down to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Together, we're going to set an intention of being centered in the self. Centered in the self. Feeling that intention within you now. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, open mouth, release it to the universe. With your next inhale, sweep your arms out and all the way up above your head. On your exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor, lightly touching the fingertips. Shift back with the weight, uncross the legs, recross the legs opposite way. Keep your fingertips on the earth this time. Draw the shoulder blades back, lifting gently through the chest. Close the eyes once more. Find your center here. You might feel like you're in the same position, but tune in a little bit closer. Notice how it feels to just switch which leg is in front. Do you feel a difference in your hips, in your knees, in your ankles, or anywhere else in the body? Just observe letting this be a reminder that the small things can make a big difference. Feel your breath now. Come back to it. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Up the spine. Down the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift your head up, tilt your head back, lengthen through the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, tilting back. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, find center. Feel into it, stacking the skull on the spine. Feel the fingertips rooting down, helping you find your center, to find the stability here, the support. Now take a breath in and reach your arms up overhead, open up the eyes. With your exhale, we're gonna make our way to tabletop. You can roll forward and through if that's comfortable for you, or you can simply just swing the feet and the knees to one side or make your way there, however it does work for your body. Find your center here in tabletop. Just stacking the knees under the hips, the wrists underneath the shoulders. Spread out the fingers wide and evenly. Gently draw the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Pull the belly button in to support your low back. Relax the tops of the feet. Relax your shins. Feel yourself supported and stacked here. Gently rotate the eyes of the elbows forward. Take the gaze straight down. A long line from the crown of the head through the tailbone. Grounding into the palms. Grounding into the knees. Feeling your breath here. Holding the integrity of the spine. Feeling the strength and the stability here in this posture. One that we often don't take much time to just be in. We typically move from here or through here. But also a really powerful posture to spend some time with. To really feel your strength, your balance. To feel centered. Keeping your focus on your breath, on your alignment, on the sensations in your body. Keeping the mind focused, the mind centered on the present moment, actively coming back to the here and now. On your inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, moving into cow. On the exhale, round it out, tuck the chin to the chest, cat. Move with your breath. Take a few rounds and move fluidly through the spine. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog, pedaling the feet. Bike out the legs, shift your weight side to side. And then find your center. Ground in, ground into the palms, lengthen up through the spine. Feel the breath in and out. Feel your strength. Feel your focus and your awareness. Present on your breath and your body. Inhale, kick the right leg up for downward dog splits. Exhale, step your right foot forward. We're gonna come into a pyramid pose, planting the left heel. If you need to bump the left foot up further to bring that heel down, go ahead and bump it up. Utilizing a block if you have one or need one here, and if you don't have one and need one, grab a book or a few books, stack them up. Use anything else you might have in front of you. You could use a chair or the bottom of a stool. We're gonna lengthen here, resetting the spine, squaring up the hips, gently drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Find your center of gravity. Pull the inner thighs towards each other, activate Mula Bandha, lifting the pelvic floor, and then exhale and fold over that right leg. Keep the inner thighs active, Mula Bandha engaged. Bending gently into the right knee, bumping the fingertips out in front of you. Lift the gaze, take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we're gonna kick the left leg up for standing splits at the top of the mat, crown of the head towards the floor here. Feel your balance, your length. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the left foot all the way down to meet the right, coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, gently swaying side to side, releasing your head and neck, softening the shoulders. Feel your feet grounded down. Even here, you could lift the toes and build the muscles in the feet, and then softly set the toes back down. Releasing your elbows, inhaling, halfway lift, lengthening through the spine, shoulders back, navel in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, we'll forward fold. With a little bend in the knees, inhale, reverse swan dive, ground down to reach up through the fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Closing the eyes. Try not to lock the knees here. Keep a slight micro bend in the knees. With your eyes closed and your feet grounded and rooted into the earth and your shoulders softening from the ears, just breathe here and feel your body. Feel the way that even when your feet are grounded, stable, rooted, even when you're centered, the body still moves, it still sways. There's still a sense of fluidity here, moving gently within the ether. But continuing to feel that stability beneath you. The essence of being centered in your own being. Feel the palms press together at your heart. Tune into the warmth between them. The pressure. Bringing your focus, your awareness to your center, to your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth, release the arms to the sides. Tadasana. Inhale, reach and stretch arms high. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, opening up the heart, releasing the crown of the head down. Inhaling as you lengthen halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bending into the knees, ground into the palms here. Let's step back and find a plank pose. bringing your shoulders over your wrists, coming up onto the tippy toes, shoulders back and down, navel in, fingers spread out, grounding into the palms, pressing away from the earth. Feel the body breathing. Now we're creating strength and fire in the center, in the core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hips, finding your downward facing dog. Hold here and breathe. Letting go of the need to rush through anything today, to speed things up. Letting yourself move with intention, to really feel into each posture, to find your center in every single movement, in every posture that we hold. Tuning into all the subtleties. Inhaling, extend the left leg high for downward dog splits. Exhale, step the left foot forward for your pyramid. Pumping the right heel up until you can bring it all the way down onto the floor. Utilizing a block if needed here. Inhale, lengthening, squaring up the hips. Right hip's gonna gently draw forward, left hip will pull back. Shoulders away from the ears. Find your center of gravity, ground into the feet. Inner thighs pulling in, Mula Bandha active. Exhale, we'll forward fold. Still feeling the stability here. So much so that you're not leaning hard into the tips of the fingers. You could lift them up and you're still balanced. You're still centered. With your next inhale, bend into the left knee slightly, bumping the fingertips forward and then kicking the right leg up for standing splits at the top of the mat. Reaching up through the right leg, releasing the crown of the head towards the floor. Hold it here, breathe, feel the balance. Try to lighten up on the fingertips just a little bit. Bring that balance into your left foot. Find your center here. Exhale, drop the right foot all the way down to meet the left Uttanasana forward fold. Release the head. Shake your head yes and no. Come to center, inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing reach. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Release them to the sides, Tadasana mountain pose. We're gonna now step the feet out to the width of the mat. Interlacing the hands behind the back. Inhale, draw the shoulders back and the heart open. Lift your gaze. Leading with the heart, exhale, forward fold. Come down, release the head towards the floor, let your arms come forward. Now find your balance in just the feet. Release your head, shake it out if you want. You could let your body sway a little. Feel the balance shift from the left to the right. How it feels as you move through center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, release the arms, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthening up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the palms to the mat. We're gonna step back, find your plank pose. Shoulders over the wrist. Once more, build that heat and strength in the core, the center of your body and being. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bend the knees down to the earth, take them wide. Big toes together, exhale to child's pose. Releasing your forehead to the floor. Softening the palms, the shoulders, relaxing the hips back. Once again, bring the breath back into the spine. Breathing up, breathing down, breathing in, breathing out. On your next inhale, pressing back up into a tabletop position. Bringing the knees and the toes in together now. Exhale, sitting back onto the heels into hero's pose. If this is a little much on your knees, you could sit on a block, you could sit on some books, you could sit on a pillow, you could roll up a blanket underneath your knees here. Sitting back and bringing the hands onto the thighs. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Close your eyes here and find your center. Feel yourself lengthen through the crown. Grounding through the sit bones, onto the heels. Spine is long. Core is supporting your lower back. Feel the way that maybe the body sways slightly. But your feet and your knees are grounded down onto the floor. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're going to do a little seated cat-cow here. On your inhale, you're going to slide your hands back, lift up through the chest, lift the gaze, arching the spine. And then exhale, slide the hands towards the knees, rounding out, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, we're going to move off center to one side onto a hip and extend the legs all the way out in front of you. Coming into Dandasana staff pose. Scooting the flesh from beneath the sit bones. Flexing the feet here. Inhale, extending the arms all the way up. And on your exhale, forward folding into Paschimottanasana. Reaching the heart towards your knees, the crown towards your toes, drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. Feeling your center here. Breathing into the low back, and down the backs of the legs, behind the knees, into the calves, the Achilles tendon. Take a deep breath in, slowly come all the way up, bringing the palms next to you on the mat, pushing forward, sit bones up towards your heels. We're gonna grab onto the backs of the thighs and lower all the way down onto the back. Opening up the knees for Supta Baddha Konasana, maybe placing the right hand on the low belly and the left hand on the heart here. Close your eyes, relax, and breathe. Soften your shoulders and your hands, your low back and your stomach, your hips and glutes, inner thighs and outer thighs, calves, shins, ankles, and feet. Feeling yourself centered, relaxed, and present, right here, right now. All of your focus, all of your awareness, centered in this moment alone. Taking as much time as you have to stay here in this centered space. If you would like to extend your legs out at some point into Shavasana and take a little more time there, you could. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to practicing with you again. Bringing your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Take your hands up to your forehead through enlightened thought and intuition. To your lips through enlightened speech and communication. And to your heart through enlightened love and intention. And bowing to the eternal light and love within us all. Namaste.